Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Thursday, November 5, 2021. The tender process is now underway for the Victoria Palm Housing Development in Denham Town, Kingston. A memorandum of understanding was recently signed to give residents access to sustainable, climate-resilient housing solutions. It's being undertaken through a partnership involving the Ministries of Local Government, Housing and Economic Growth, as well as the Kingston and St. Andrew Municipal Corporation. Funding for the project will be garnered from the social housing component of the HOPE program. The project has three components: construction of 1, 2, or 3-bedroom dwellings, upgrading of multifamily housing arrangements, and the temporary relocation of 200 beneficiaries during the development phase.
The government is moving ahead with its commitment towards the 70,000 new housing solutions, which are not just high-end and expensive houses, not just houses for persons who can afford mortgages, but in that round number of 70,000 new housing solutions, there is a house in there for you if you are someone who is indigent, you are unemployed. We believe that good housing, good shelter is a right, and we are going to do everything in our powers to ensure that you can benefit from one of these shelter solutions.
We are working to redefine our approach to providing shelter solutions to ensure that they are more accessible, affordable, and climate resilient. We are working to reinvigorate our urban centers in order to enhance that balance that is necessary between economic viability and environmental sustainability.
Jamaica has been removed from its largest travel market's Avoid Travel to This Destination risk assessment. Last month, the United States Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, placed Jamaica at level 4. But the island has since been moved to a level 3 ranking, which urges U.S. travelers to be fully vaccinated before travel to the destination. Tourism Minister Edmund Bartlett has welcomed the news as a positive development while commending Jamaicans for bringing down the infection and hospitalization rates. Minister Bartlett is currently participating in the World Travel Market Trade Show in the United Kingdom. Meanwhile, Jamaica is now able to export pineapples commercially to Barbados. The measure has been in effect since October 29. Exporters, farmers, and farms producing pineapples for export must adhere to export protocols and register with the Produce Inspection Branch of the Ministry of Agriculture's Plant Quarantine Department. They must also obtain an import permit from Barbados's Plant Quarantine Division of the Ministry of Agriculture and Food Security. Chief Plant Quarantine and Produce Inspector Saniel Wilson Graham says the new development is part of Jamaica's thrust to expand exports and increase earnings from agriculture. In addition to expanding exports in the Cayman Islands, Jamaica has a strong export regime with the United Kingdom and the United States. 2 more schools on the island are to benefit from the installation of collaborative smart boards that integrate the features of an interactive whiteboard, video conference, projection, and information sharing. The interactive boards were donated to the Education Ministry by Huawei. One will go to Pembroke Hall High School and the other to a school in the Clarendon North Central constituency. Education Minister Favour Williams says selecting the schools was strategic to benefit students in urban as well as rural Jamaica.
Thank you again. This puts us one step closer in terms of bringing technology into the classroom in a real way. I know there are lots of other efforts afoot here at the ministry as well in terms of helping the connectivity efforts. It's a multi-ministerial task force that we're working on right now.
She says both Huawei Idea Hub interactive panels are mobile and can be shared with different classrooms. And finally, the Minister of Education, Youth and Information, Favour Williams, has appointed 11 members to serve on the country's first Child Care and Protection Advisory Council. Dr. Leanne Levers has been appointed chairperson of the council, with Ivan Cruikshank to serve as deputy chairperson. The other members are Paula Burke-Powell, Karen Elliott Taylor, Grace Ann Stewart McFarling, Davy Houghton, Chevelle Maitland, Empress Golding, Javion Nelson, Demore Carr, and Molly Plummer Henry. According to a statement from the ministry, the council members were selected from the judiciary, ministries of national security, justice and education, youth and information, along with other stakeholders. Its objective is to provide advice and report to the minister on matters related to provisions under the Child Care and Protection Act. The council, which received cabinet approval in June 2021, will serve for 2 years, ending in June 2023. That's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.